Hey, Tommy and Eddie, the Skit Guys here.
You've got questions.
We do not have answers.
So we're going to make them up. I kid you not. That's what I heard, that they're bringing back Boy Meets World.
No way.
So how are you,
Hey,
YouTubers?
yeah.
It looks like...
Remember what you talked about last week?
Yeah.
Look what I wore.
Oh, 4 and who's here? It's Lincoln with the mole.
Say
It's right
that.
here.
It's
With
not
the mole.
there. It's
It's
not
right
there.
there.
Oh, it is there.
Holy
Wait, I
moly,
can't see.
moly. Hey, it looked like, we didn't talk about this,
No.
but in the last episodes, but it looks like Star Wars won over Star Trek, which was really, really great. And it looks like Khan was the winner over Cumberbatch.
That's true. But the one thing that I got was more people said you were a bully than me. So.
No.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the intern with us.
A new intern.
No, it's the same one.
Oh. Ooh, sorry, I didn't mean it.
Just for the record, I was turning over a new leaf today, and I was trying to be nice. But right off the bat, you come at me with hatred and anger. She's pointing at it.
Yeah.
Not too big on words.
It's kind of like having Chaka as your...
Shock.
From Land of the Lost. I love that
Chaka.
scene in the original Land of the Lost where Chaka looks right at the camera.
Like looking through the bushes.
Yeah.
Jason writes, the intern is the lowest of the lows. Jesus said the first shall be last and the last shall be first.
Jason.
Ooh, I feel guilty. I feel convicted.
The intern runs the show. The intern decides what questions we get.
So true, because we don't see them.
We're the lowest of the low, Jason.
No, I think the intern's starting to build a tribe of people like what would their names be? The internists.
The intern.
They're all siding with her so she can get her own show, and all that you'd ever see is a hand.
You just gave them an idea.
All right, intern, what you got?
You have to read that one. You can't touch it.
She's
Just read
fishing.
it while it's floating.
All right. It says, I can't. That's ridiculous. See, she does run the show. There's no last. She'll be first in here. Todd Herbert II. Oh, that's really cool.
I wonder what his dad's name was.
Could you say hi to me in your next video?
Hi.
Hi, Todd Herbert
the
II.
first. Oh, see, I did that. That was your dad. Okay, now, hi, Todd.
Hey, we hope
Hello.
you're doing well, Todd. We hope you're doing really, really well. And we hope you're liking the show, Ask Tom and Eddie. Hope we answered your question there. That was... What?
That was mean.
What? Did she do that?
You did it.
Did the intern
You
do
did
that,
it.
buddy?
You know you did
buddy,
it. Don't.
Intern, hey, don't you pick on my buddy. Don't you pick on my buddy. We're a team. Okay, intern, who's next? Just lay it in there nice. That could have been a paper cut to his nose, intern. Kate writes this. My husband says I snore, but he refuses to record me to prove this accusation.
Why do you not just trust your husband and wear a Breathe Right?
Well, breathe rights don't work.
Today's episode
Breathe
was
Rights.
going to be sponsored by Breathe Right, but not anymore because Eddie said they don't work.
Oh, I didn't know.
We can't
no one,
win.
No one
They were going
filled
to
me.
sponsor this whole
No
show.
one filled me in on the breathe
Damn
right. Was this
gummit.
like a segue into breathe right?
Yes.
How do I handle this? Is he lying? Am I just that bad of a snorer? I especially want to hear Tommy's thoughts.
Oh, well, there you go. I was
Aw.
hoping you would ask that question. Because when I read this, what I hear is a cranky person who's probably not getting enough sleep because they have sleep apnea. Prove it, prove it. If you were actually sleeping well, you would hear your husband and go, honey, I'm so sorry. Let me wear a Breathe Right strip. But no, you're just all like, no, no, no. You're putting your husband between a rock and a hard place. He's trying to be honest with you, and you're making it difficult on him.
In a relationship, it's not all cut and dry like that. We have no idea what their marriage is like. We have no idea.
She's saying he's not being honest.
What if he's mean? What if he's mean about a lot of stuff? He's like, you're snoring.
Then go to the doctor.
You're snoring.
Then wear a Breathe Right.
So maybe it's not all her fault. That's all I'm saying. I would also just record it, let her see that she snores.
Husband's wrong.
And then if Kate still doesn't believe it, then it is Kate's problem.
Kate, your husband's wrong. I'm sorry. Your husband's totally wrong. Why don't you just believe your husband?
This is
Kate,
taking an odd
just
turn.
put on a Breathe Right.
They don't work.
Ooh, hey.
They don't work, Kate.
That was in my pocket.
All right.
That just got in my pocket.
Summer writes, when you grow up in church and you leave, how do you go back home? And that's in quotes. How do you go back home to God? Well, I think she means like
Going back home.
The prodigal son, you're going back home. You're going back home to God.
You know, every journey begins with the first step. The bottom of every milkshake begins with the first sip. Every dance begins with the first tap. Every jump begins with the first leap.
And if you're feeling paralyzed, if you're feeling like, golly, I've just done so many things, Romans 8:1, there's no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. I mean, condemnation is the expression of outward disgust. That's not God. He's not disgusted with you. So Tommy is right. Take that first step, knowing that no matter what you've done, no matter where you've been, you can always go home. That is what the Bible is all about. Take that first step.
You know, you mentioned the prodigal son. So the prodigal son's gone. He's done everything wrong. He's done nothing right. He's wasted everything. He doesn't know how to go home, right? But what's great is he decides, I'm going to go. He makes that decision and he does it. Now, his father, who represents God, runs to him when he sees him. Mm-hmm. God's waiting for you to come back.
Run to him and allow him just to love on you, and you're going to experience his grace.
And he will forgive you, even if you snore and don't believe your husband.
There you go. There you go. Kate, hope you get all that worked out. Maybe your husband can write in, too, and kind of give us his side of the story, too. All right? Yeah. Intern, anything you want to say goodbye with your hands on this one? You want to just say goodbye to the people so they can see? Look at that. Oh, she's going to have her own show one day. Wow.
Don't quit it.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time on Ask Tom and Eddie. Subscribe. Hey, don't...